Thank you, David. I'm not good with props. Hang on. No, I have to do it like this. As is. Now, the one thing that we're very good at in our business, we love to tell stories about people. And there's a lovely story about a very eminent, some of you may already know this, but there's a very eminent television producer at the BBC called Dennis Mayne Wilson, who worked at the BBC for many, many years, 40-odd years. Started off with the likes of The Goon Show and Hancock's Half Hour, so you could work with them, you could work with anybody. Quite a formidable man. And he also had quite a heavy proclivity for alcohol, and as a result he was nicknamed by Spike Milligan Dennis Mayne Drainage, which was rather appropriate at the time. But Dennis was on the floor one day of a programme that he was rehearsing in the studio, and one of the scene hands came over to him and asked him if he wouldn't mind looking at a script that he'd written. And Dennis was not too big to actually say, yes, of course I will, mate. He took the script away, he read it. That stagehand was John Sullivan, and that script was Citizen Smith. And that's when it all started. Now, I didn't have the privilege of working with John Sullivan. I did meet him a couple of times, and it was at the BBC's annual Light Entertainment Christmas party, I think, where we've all met on various occasions. And I had a long chat with him one year. And the following year I went over again to the party, and this lovely fella came over to me and said, "Hi Geoffrey, how's it been going? How are you doing?" And I said, "I'm sorry, have we met?" And he looked at me and he said, "I'm John Sullivan." And I felt about that big because he'd grown a beard and I didn't recognise him. But I would like to invite Sir David Jason, Nicholas Lyndhurst, and the Sullivan family, of course, to come up here and join us for the unveiling of this tribute to a man whose canon of work exceeds no other. Thank you so much.
Well, here they are. We're very proud and privileged to be here today to unveil this memorial to John Sullivan, who we all know. Everybody knows his work, and Nick and I particularly have been so proud and privileged to have worked with him. We always used to say that John Sullivan makes the ammunition and we just fire the bullets, and this was very true because he was a genius in his own time. You must remember that his work is still going on all over the world, and we're very privileged and proud to be here today to unveil this plaque. Nick, have you got anything you'd like to say?
Well, really all I can say is exactly the same as David, that John was an absolute genius, and it was an absolute heartfelt privilege to be anywhere near the man and his work. He was superb. He was a genius, and he must never be forgotten. So today, hopefully, well, this will just be the start of a long legacy for John and his family. Thanks very much.
Yes. Here. Thank you. Sharon, you want to say anything? Go on, you pull the plaque. Open the plaque. Yes. Okay. Go on, Rick.
Just above the bar.
Bit late now, isn't it, eh? That's where it all went wrong. Right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We love you and leave you. There is John. Bless him. Yeah.
If we go home now, you stay over there.